Hi! I've been watching an episodes of Project Runway, which sounds really odd for people who know me, but yes, I do watch Project Runway, and I find it quite fascinating. Anyway, I think they should have a Project Runway All-Stars. What do you think? Winners or not, every designer from past shows should get the chance to come back and totally show what they can do to see who can be the ultimate Project Runway champion. They should totally do this, and it would not be the same without Tim Gunn, Michael Kors, and Heidi Klum, and Nina Garcia, my dear. Those people would have to be involved, or else it would be a total and absolute failure, not worth executing. Alright, my season, I haven't seen all the seasons. I've only seen, Canada season, 2, and Project Runway season 1 and 2, but help me out, and I'll give you my favorites, and then I'll tell you why, and then I'll make a suggestion, and you can give me your favorites, and tell the seasons, and tell why. Okay, the first favorite would have to be, oh bless his heart, Austin Scarlett. It would not be All-Stars without Austin Scarlett. His classic couture flair. Oh my heaven's sake. He makes me want to just dress up in fancy attire and do my hair and makeup just to be in his presence. It's like, holy cow. He knows his fashion and he's very sophisticated about it. So that would have to be one pick for season 1. The next pick would have to be Wedley Pepper. Because as matronly as she looked in the beginning, she grew so much from the experience. And I just think, with knowing what she knows now, she could probably win the thing. Oh yes, and Cara Son, she was a very delightful person. That's another pick. And what would All-Stars be without winners? Previous winners. Jay McCarroll, where are you? Get your butt on Project Runway All-Stars, and if you don't, I'm going to be severely disappointed. Alright, that's it for season 1. Now let's move on to season 2. I refer to season 2 as the redemption of Daniel Franco. That's what I refer as to. Because for anybody who knows, I can't tell you the whole story. You're gonna have to watch it. Anyway, yes, it's a beautiful redemption story. You have to watch it. And yes, that brings the first person that should be there. Daniel Franco should be on Project Runway All-Stars, for sure. His redemption was amazing, even though he didn't win. Whoops, did I let that out of the bag? Oh well, who cares? But Daniel's redemption, oh my gosh, he has to be in this now. Wherever he's hiding in LA, under the rocks of the many designers in LA, crawl out from under your rock, Daniel Franco, and go. You could win this time, man. You are so a Project Runway All-Star. If you don't do this when the opportunity comes up, I'll never shop in your store. But there has to be a Project Runway All-Stars. Tim Gunn, are you listening? Alright, the next one would have to be Marla, because I kind of felt a little sorry for her, because, well, no, Guadalupe and Marla I both felt sorry for, because, they didn't get much of a chance. And Diana, mustn't forget Diana. She was sweet, not lots of her personality came out, so give her a chance just to show that personality. Zulema. What's Project Runway without someone to build up drama and tension? She's a sweet designer. I love her clothes, but we need some dramatics, and she was the drama queen, the royally respected drama queen, by the way, if you're watching Miss Selena, of season 2, and I think she's very fascinating, and I'd like to see her win this. Andre. I absolutely loved hearing Santino's impressions of him, and that wouldn't work if Andre weren't there. That's why Santino felt so much better at the Fashion Week, because Andre was there and he could do Tim Gunn impressions of the poor soul. By the way, I'd like to hear more of your story, Santino, of the dating at Red Lobster between Tim Gunn and Andre. If you're watching this, I'd love to hear how that plays out. Nick, I think you could win. You just have to inject your whole soul into it. Forget about the past, that you could have gone to New York instead of LA. Cut the crap. Focus on the here and now. Come back for All Stars. Oh my gosh, Kara! You could totally win it if you just settled down and stop being so nervous and hyper. Santino. Oh, Santino! What would Project Runway All-Stars be without you, my friend? Holy cow, I've never met you, but you seem like such a fascinating person if you only let the dirty language drop. Because dirty language does not make a person. But you are certainly entertaining, and I want to hear more of the Tim Gunn impressions. So if they ever get around to doing a Project Runway All-Stars, you had better be there. Or else I'll just lodge a worldwide protest that you're not. Daniel Vosovic, oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. Come back, prove yourself once again, see if you can whip the competition. And that's my picks for season 2. Now, I haven't seen... I really haven't had a look at season 3 yet, but I will let you know as that progresses. But now we move on to Project Runway Canada. Yes, now what? Oh yes, that was with Enon, wasn't it? Let me see. Oh yes. Here we go. Oh my heaven's sake. Well, I'd have to say Kim, because she's very interesting, and I'd also like to see Jeff and Baylor. I mean, with a name like Baylor, there's got to be more to him than that was shown. I mean, come on. Oh yes, and Genevieve. Oh, and Otto Jockey. Very, very interesting, but little known people. I would love to see more of their work. Oh, Jason. You reclaimed your spot in the game, and then you got to the final 3 and fell. Poor soul, you need redemption. Go on All Stars. Jessica. I love Jessica because she was the absolute underdog the whole bloody time. And nobody can deny that. Nobody expected a girl like that with little training to go and just totally make it to that the final fashion show, and holy cow. She was one of my favorites, my absolute favorite. Sunny, finally. Oh, Sunny! Oh my goodness sakes. Sunny, 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 Sunny. I'd love to see you back, to see how you do against these American designers.